Thanks to my family. Hi. And, ooh, everybody looks fierce.
Most recently in 2021, we witnessed an iconic music video, and I call it iconic because I am a Doja fan. We all remember Streets, and during that video, she wore a beautiful gown that is from a special Someone's 2020 fall collection. Most importantly, we can't forget in 2018, this special designer created 17 different looks for the Oscars and 6 different looks for the 2022 Tony Award. If you haven't, be sure to check out my Tony Awards video that has already been uploaded. I did cover at least one of those looks, but I also want to point out that the amount of dedication to highlight 17 different personalities is truly remarkable. By now, we all recognize this designer's iconic catchphrases and designs.
I kind of had this like signature look where I wore similar things every day. Whether it's you wear this like big oversized bag every day and that's kind of like your thing and you mix it up and you know it kind of gives you like a little aura of something. So it's always about kind of that mix that creates the world of fierce style. That was very long-winded, sorry.
And they have definitely proved that it was no mistake when they won the 2008 season for Project Runway at the age of 21 or 22. By far, they are the youngest person to actually win Project Runway. And I definitely remember enjoying watching them create and be just themselves and be so lively. And they definitely proved that it didn't matter how young or old you are when it comes to fashion and just expressing yourself, you can definitely make a statement. And if you have something that truly makes you tick and feel creative and expressive as this designer was, then you should definitely go after it no matter what obstacles are in your way. So if you don't know who I'm talking about by now, then sit back, relax, and enjoy this video because we're going to talk about who Elle describes as the new king of old school glamour, the Christian Siriano. We will discuss his success, how he got to that success, plus more. He's an American designer from Annapolis, Maryland. Siriano has stated that he has always been encouraged to go down that creative route. So as a child, he did just that by joining ballet. He also designed some of his first items at the age of 13 and eventually created some clothing for a local hair show with Bubble Salon in Maryland. He attended the Baltimore School of Arts. If you haven't heard of this school, it is basically one of the 5 performing arts schools in the United States that basically allows you to perfect your craft in film, music, design, production, theater, arts, and so much more, with Siriano choosing to put his focus in fashion designing. Some notable alumni are Tupac, Jada Pinkett Smith, Tracy Thomas, just to name a few. So basically, this is like getting your expertise earlier compared to waiting until you go to college to go to like FITM or the Artes Institute. No wonder he found so much success at a very young age. Speaking of FITM, Siriano actually applied but was rejected. But maybe that was a blessing in disguise because not that long after, he studied abroad in London at the American Intercontinental University. This allowed him to rub elbows and intern with Vivienne Westwood and his favorite designer, Alexander McQueen. I feel like if you can intern with McQueen and do really well, then you can definitely make it in this industry. Siriano isn't the first person I've heard of to get that chance to work with him. If you watch my previous video, you'll know why I made that statement, so be sure to check that out. And then after he graduated, he moved back to New York to pretty much make his mark. Fun fact, did you know that Siriano also interned with Marc Jacobs? When you first move to New York, everything isn't going to be flowers, rainbows, and strawberries. I mean, we all know that to make it there, you have to actually grind and honestly be at the right place at the right time if you truly want to make a name for yourself. And Siriano started out doing that by doing makeup and creating wedding dresses before he became the winner in the 4th season of Project Runway. He gave us some of these memorable looks, and when he made it to the finals, it was his Musketeer collection for the New York Fashion Week that sealed the deal. The fabrics, the details with the ruffles and feathers were something that couldn't easily be implemented. He also showed us that you can take something such as a musketeer look and make it high fashion. I high-key wished I had some of those items. Victoria Beckham also called this collection a breath of fresh air. And if you watch the show, you will know that he loves Victoria Beckham. So I know to hear her say that, he had to truly appreciate that and know like, okay, this is my mark. Like I'm gonna go keep it going from there. After his win, Siriano was booked and busy. He started his own line and created multiple collaborations. He designed a collection for the athleisure called Puma, and we can't forget the collaboration with Payless, where he designed shoes and handbags. I wonder what happened to Payless. Maybe that could be another topic of discussion for a later date, but I definitely remember seeing some of his items there, and he definitely took them to a different level. Did you know that he actually owned his own luxury phone with LG? It was called the LG Lotus. I didn't actually know that, so that was news to me. And he also had a partnership with Victoria's Secret where he produced his own makeup line, plus many other collaborations. When I tell you, he was everywhere since 2008. And I think that's not too bad for someone that everyone thought would be just a winner from a contest or a reality show and we wouldn't see again. Everybody truly believed that in the beginning, but he continued to prove them wrong. So in 2012, Siriano introduced the world to his flagship store, and it was reported that he was worth about $5 million at that time. For those of you who didn't know what a flagship store is, this is basically a space different from a regular retail store. The ambiance is supposed to basically draw us in by putting the idea of us learning what the brand is about over the amount of sales that you get. So the store is basically still open in New York to this day, and the reviews are exactly what he expected. I can only assume that, but I definitely can say that the reviews from what I've seen definitely makes me want to visit the next time I go to New York. He also created multiple collections since 2010. Some include the bridal selections, ready-to-wear selections, all which are documented on his website as well as on Vogue. And most recently, his 2023 collection, which is a Victorian Matrix collection. The looks are described as latex with puffy sleeves, and I can definitely see looks 15, 32, and 33 making the red carpet very soon. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. We will see, but if I'm right, in another video, I will definitely bring that up. Some of Siriano's accolades include being the youngest to win Project Runway, being the first designer chosen for the Spiegel's collaboration, and he has been a part of the Council of Fashion Design of America since 2013. He has written a book and had a special dedicated to him on Bravo TV. He also won Designer of the Year in 2016 at the AAFA American Image Awards and won the Couture for a Cause Designer of the Decade Award that same year. Siriano has designed for many popular celebs. Recently, we've seen him design for Cardi B when she attended Rihanna's 2017 Diamond Ball, Nicki Minaj for the Saturday Night Live in 2011. In 2019, for the Academy Awards, he dressed Billy Porter, and we can't forget Whoopi, Oprah, Zendaya, Lizzo, and many more red carpet appearances. Siriano is an extraordinary individual that beat the odds. He proved everyone wrong when they thought he wasn't going to go as far because he won Project Runway. He also proved that talent and consistency can be found on reality TV, and he was more than just a winner on a TV show. Years before, he continued to push forward, even when he didn't get into FITM as well, which I believe is technically FITM's loss, because I feel like it would be great to say that Christian Siriano is an alumni of your school. He also proved that if you know what you truly want, you have to go after it. It's never too early to get ahead and begin to focus on what you truly love. His designs will continue to stand out, and his achievements within collaboration and individual success shows that he is a true designer that is here to stay. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what you love about Siriano's designs. Did you know half of this information about him? And remember that in life, when one door closes, another one will definitely open. And it's your job to kick that door down and make your statement the same way Siriano did. I'll see you all next time.